Good morning, I'm Christopher Burrows, Superintendent at Georgetown Exempted Village Schools. This week's theme for week 17 is priorities. This is a really tough one for me because priorities really can be situationally based. For example, if you have a spill in the hallway at school, that spill becomes priority so that no one gets hurt. But cleaning up spills in the hallway isn't the most important thing that goes on in a school system. So that's just one example. But in this world that we live in that is busy and crazy and fast-paced, we really have to take time to develop our priorities. Write them down, put them somewhere in front of you. And today I just want to share with you some of my own personal priorities and then talk about decision making as it relates to priorities. So for me, the priorities that I've defined are priorities that have hung with me for not just a couple of months, not just a couple of years, but for several years. Pretty much the point in time when I got married, my priorities started to become a little different than they were prior to me being married. And so the 5 priorities that I keep near and dear to my heart are: number 1, stay grounded in my faith. Number 2, provide for my family. Number 3, provide opportunities for children. Number 4, focus on developing others around me. And number 5, take time for myself to reflect and to recharge. To me, priorities are the key staple in decision making. And John Maxwell says, the difference between successful and unsuccessful people isn't very much. The main difference is how they make decisions. And so for me, with a laser-like focus on my priorities, every time a decision comes to my table, to my desk, or to my home, I reflect on those priorities and what things are important to me, and I make decisions based upon them. I challenge each and every one of you, us, this week, to write down your priorities. When decisions come your way, take a look at those priorities. And if they match your priorities, then you've probably made a good decision. I look forward to the journey with each and every one of you this week to make Georgetown Schools a great place to learn, a great place to work, and a great place to send your children. And as always, go G-Men.